And the house help was trying to clean the table, but she had other motives towards this man. She sat close to the man, dropped his laptop on the table, and the man was shocked and surprised at the same time, wanting to know what she was up to. She was rubbing the man's chest, but the man was not having any of this. He removed her hand, pushed her away, and said, "Is this the reason why you came into this house? You better face the job you were paid or employed to do." But she wasn't giving up anytime soon. She went towards the other direction, wiped the table a bit, sat close to the man. This is what happened. This is the story of a man who was married to his wife and they stayed together in the same house. On this very day, the wife was dressed up for her job and was leaving the house, hugged her husband and blew him kisses. The man also returned the kisses. The man was very happy that he had married a very good and hardworking wife. He continued his work, but then later that day, while he was working, the wife returned with another girl. First of all, hugged her husband, and then the man asked, "Who is this?" Then the wife proceeded to explain that this is their new house help. But the man said, "We do not live in a very big apartment. What do you need the house help for?" But the wife explained that, "You know that I'm very busy with work, managing my workers, cleaning the house and cooking. I just needed someone to help me." But the man was not exactly having enough of it because he wasn't informed at first. The house help was standing beside the wife, but the husband was scolding the wife that, "You should at least inform me or at least brought a male house help and not a woman." The house help was just looking around the apartment, but the man said, "If you insist, no problem, take her to her room." And then the wife led the new house help to her room. She greeted the man and the man just stared at her. But the man wasn't exactly happy with this decision because he was the man of the house. But then it's another day, and on this day, the man who worked from home was working when the wife stepped out, dressed to go to her business place. She then called on the house help to come and instructed her that, "Make sure you clean the house, make sure you prepare something very nice for my husband. I'm going to work." She hugged her husband and she left. The man was also happy that he had married a very hardworking woman. But not too long while the man was there, the house help, who had a motive and who was already interested in the wife's husband, took off her wrapper, adjusted her gown, and then walked as though she knew not what she was doing. The man just stared at her, and she was trying to seduce the man with her backside. But the man was not exactly comfortable with what she was doing. He was staring at her for a few seconds and was trying to stay focused at the same time. But he told her that, "Please leave my front, go and clean that other part of the house, dust those chairs." But she was bent on seducing this man, and the man could not believe his eyes. But being a man, he was trying very hard to have discipline and acted as though he could not see the girl. But she was becoming very close to him and told him to please go inside the room. "Don't worry. When I'm done in the sitting room, you can come and clean this sitting room. I need to focus." She was also persistent in seducing this man, and then the man pushed her away, told her to go inside the room. "I don't even know what you are employed to do in this house. This is something my wife should be able to do." But she explained that, "I was paid and employed to clean the house." The man could not believe his eyes and was wondering what this lady was up to. He wiped his eyes and decided to stay focused. It's another day, and on this day, the wife was already dressed for work. She was asking her husband what she would prepare for him. The husband said, "Prepare my favorite food, which you already know." And then the wife told him, "I'll be back later in the evening." The husband said, "Do not stress yourself too much." Give her a peck, and she left for work. They blew each other kisses because they were so in love with each other. The man was happy that he had a very beautiful, hardworking, and industrious wife. But while he was there working, this same house help who had plans sneaked out of the room. This time, she tied a towel around her body. The husband wasn't even concerned about how she was dressed. Probably she just wanted to clean the house and go have a bath. The husband was staring at her at intervals while she was dusting and wiping the chairs. But she had a very important and serious motive behind tying that towel. She was staring at the man who was working, while the man was unbothered and unconcerned. And then not too long, while she was there wiping the tables, she drew closer to the man and sat beside him. The man was dumbfounded and did not know what was going on here. Folded his hands, and then the house help was trying to seduce the man, rubbing his chest, but the man was not having any of this. He removed her hand from around his body, pushed her away, and told her, "Is that what you are paid to do here? Please get up from this chair and face your job you are paid to do." She was consistent and she was not giving up anytime soon. And then she went closer to the man again, carried his laptop from his hands. She dropped it carefully on the table, stood up, and proceeded to open her towel to reveal her body. The man could not believe his eyes what he was seeing. She shook her towel to make sure the man falls for her seduction. And the man, who was disciplined, had already fallen for her temptation. Please be careful of the kind of house help you employ in your house. Please, if you enjoyed watching this video, tell us where you are watching from so that we can send you a big hug. Please share this video. We love you and God bless you.